the way they charge back into the game in the fourth quarter and see your guys make the plays in the end to close it out?
Well, if you know that team and you know the players on that team, Dame is not going to just go away quietly. I mean, he never have and never will. So we knew that they would make a charge. I think the thing that bothered me is that they did it because we turned the ball over, and they did it on second shots. And so that's something that's very correctable on our side of the basketball. So we've got to do a better job with that. If you look at it, I haven't taken a look, but, even in the first half, they had 36 points, and 16 of those came on second shots out of turnovers. So that's just an area that we got to obviously improve in. I thought we did. I don't know if you can do a better job on those two guards than Drew and those guys did, I think they ended up 13 for 41, something like that. If you can have those two guys do that, then you've done a great job on them. So, like I said, the thing that we have to address is the offensive rebounding, and we've got to take better care of the ball. But I think that offensively we can play better too. I thought we got a little stagnant and stopped running and started playing a little bit of isolation basketball, which is not what we are.
Hey, Coach, you raved all season about Drew Holiday's defense. How special was he down the stretch there for you all?
Well, it's funny because the last clip that we had on the edit for the guys today is we just said, we always put a clip on that that said game-winning plays, and actually it was Drew blocking a shot in the Portland game, and same guy, almost the exact same area, and he came up with another block. I just think, like I said, to me, as far as a two-way player right now, with Kawhi Leonard not dressed out and playing, I don't know if there's a better two-way player in the game. We ask him to try to get 20 points for us every night, and we also ask him to guard the best perimeter player on the other team, regardless of the size or who it is.
Two questions for you, Coach. How important was it for this team's confidence to win the first one, and then what was the key to shutting down that backcourt in the first half?
I think anytime you can go on the road and win a game, especially a playoff game, they always say the series doesn't start until you win on the road. I thought that our mentality has been that way the whole season. We're one of the few teams that has as good a road record as we do at home. So we feel comfortable playing on the road. I just think that if you can win the first game, it kind of takes the total edge off. But I told the guys the one thing we've got to do is that we've got to try to do the same thing in a couple of days here. You can't take anything for granted, and we still got to play with the same intensity that we played with. And like I said, we just got to correct those two areas. I think that we're a much better offensive team than we showed when we played with flow, and we didn't play with very much flow today. For some reason, we got into one-on-one and isolation situations and not very much ball movement, and we have to do better in that area.
You joked before the game that a few years ago you had to watch Anthony dropping those 35 and 11 type nights against you. What was it like to be on his side tonight and see the way he played against Portland?
I like him being on my team. I like that a lot better than playing against him. So, we talked that during the last time out. We said there's going to be 2 rebounds that we have to have. And, if we get them, we'll win the game. And if we don't, we're probably going to lose. And he came up with both of those rebounds for us.
Alvin, we've gotten used to Anthony putting up big numbers, but having said that, it's his first playoff win. Do you think that was important to him to be able to get that off his back?
Yeah, no. I think it's very much important to him that, that we find a way to win, not just a game, but he want to win a series. And he said he's going to do everything he can to possibly help this team do that. And I thought tonight he made the 2 plays down the stretch, the rebounds that he came up with that were really, really important. That's it. God, Fletcher, I'm disappointed you didn't ask a question.